These are the nights that never die. My father told me.
Hi everyone, my name is Mridul and welcome back to my channel. As we're coming towards the end of the birthday series, I really wanted to do a chill sit down sort of a video because number one, personally, I am someone who gravitates more so towards videos where people are just sitting down and talking about themselves, their lives, or about a specific topic. Probably why podcasts are so popular now. I think that is what people in general really enjoy watching, and I've realized that you guys also enjoy that because when I posted my lessons that I've learned, or even in my last Q&A when I was speaking about a few lessons that I've learned, an extension of that reel almost, you guys really liked it. So this video is kind of a spin-off of that concept. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys some lessons I wish I knew in my 20s. I am 27. I turned 27 this year. So I am in my 20s still, but I'm in my late 20s. Oh, addressing all of this, I'm going to be basically having my dinner with you guys. I get so many comments saying that you guys watch me while having dinner. So today I'm literally going to be having dinner with you guys. Kind of a mukbang sort of a video. So I've called for some food from Origami, which is a Japanese Korean restaurant. I have been craving this kimchi soup since at least a month at this point. It also comes along with some sticky rice, and then we have some spicy edamame to go along with it. For today's drink, I've made myself, it's not really a drink, it's just ice with some sparkling water. I personally really like it. So I'm gonna serve myself some food. Make sure you too grab something to eat, something to snack on, something to sip on, and we can get started with today's video. Okay, I'm so excited. Let's dig in. Just like how I remember it. It's spicy, by the way, in case you ever order it. I personally just take the rice and literally put it in the soup, and I have it just like that. Have not mastered the skill of eating rice with chopsticks yet. I've actually never tried edamame from them, so let's try it out. It's nice. It's spicy. थोड़ा मैं खा लेती हूँ, मुझे बहुत भूख लगी है. Okay, I've gotten some food in my tummy, so we can start talking. Before I start talking, do need to give a few disclaimers. I'm not a professional, not a life coach, just talking to you guys about my experiences, things that I've gone through. So basically my personal experiences. Everything that I say, take it with a pinch of salt. If it applies to your life, please go ahead and apply it to your life. And if not, just consider this something that you watched while having dinner. Okay, so the first lesson I wish I knew in my 20s, early 20s, was that walk into every situation with an open mind, with a positive attitude. Because I've realized in personal experience that every time I walk into a situation with a positive attitude, mostly the outcome also is quite positive, and vice versa. Trust me, mindset is absolutely everything, and a mindset holds so much power to control a situation. Now that I'm older and hopefully wiser, I've applied this quite a few times and I've always seen the benefits of it almost. I wish I knew this at an earlier age. The next lesson I'm so grateful that I learned at an earlier age, it is that you are capable of anything and everything that you put your mind to. I think the biggest gift that you can give yourself is to believe in yourself. I feel like if you believe in yourself, more than half of your work is done just there. Your mind holds so much power over you. I feel like if you're trying to get something, if you're trying to achieve something, I feel like you usually are your biggest enemy because you tend to build up ideas in your head that you can't do X, Y, and Z. And I feel like if you believe in yourself, people also tend to believe in you. It's definitely easier said than done. It's a process where you really start to trust and believe yourself. But once you do, it's amazing. It's magical. So since I'm surrounded by food, I have to mention this. Learn how to cook. Even if it's like basic stuff, basic skills, I think it's so important to know how to make a few different items, no matter what your gender is, what your age is. I feel like this is obviously not applicable only to people who are in their 20s. I feel like even if you're older, there's no age to learning. So I feel like learn how to cook, and also I feel like learn how to make a few signature dishes if that is something that you're interested in. Because I feel like I always have friends, like family members, who ask me for certain dishes that I make, and it just adds like a feather to your cap almost. Regardless of those signature dishes, basic cooking aana hi chahiye. The next thing is something that I've definitely picked up from my parents. Growing up, both of my parents used to work full time. So I've learned from them to embrace self-discipline and consistency, and it will change the course of your life. Something also related to that is consistency beats absolutely everything, even perfection. There have been so many times that I've shot a video, gotten it edited, and then I will not upload it because I don't think it's perfect. So many times, like I cannot even explain. And that is applicable even when I have been absent, say for like 10-15 days. I'm already absent, and then that one video that I have, I won't end up posting that either. So I feel like I've realize that perfection is a rope that you tie around your own neck. I'm still learning. This is very much a work in progress for me. But yeah, consistency beats everything. It's so important to show up every single day. On to a lighter note, listen to your mother. Everyone says it, but it's so true. She just always knows what's right and what's wrong for you. In the moment, you might feel like you're smarter, you know what's better for you, but you don't. Your mother knows better than you. And it's just true for everything in life. I remember when I was in school, there were certain friends I was hanging out with, and my mom had told me that maybe they're not the right friends for you, and she's done this multiple times, and I just never listened to her. And every time I wouldn't listen to her, I would fall straight on my face. So just listen to your mom. She's wiser, she's older, and she just has those motherly instincts that just knows what's right and what's wrong. This is definitely something that I learned in my 20s, because when I was in my teenage, my rebellious years, I actually never really had a rebellious phase, to be fair. But obviously I was going through puberty, and that time I thought that mujhe zyada pata hai ki, you know, what's better for me. I know my friends. Yeah, but you learn eventually that your mom's got your back, and just listen to her. So I was actually just talking to Adya and Mayur before I started shooting this video, and I asked them, what is something that you wish you had learned earlier, or something that you wish, or something that you learned in your 20s? And both of them had the same thing to say, which is, by the way, also on my list. It is to find comfort in being uncomfortable. So basically, take more risks. Make sure that you're feeling uncomfortable in different situations. Basically, you're reinventing yourself. I feel like there's no specific time to take risks. You can do it anytime. It shouldn't be capped to a specific group or a specific age limit. But I feel like, especially when you're young, you can do it even more freely. I feel like you don't have a lot of responsibilities on you per se. So this is the time to really put yourself out there. I feel like 20s are not for you to be in your comfort zone. I also feel like something really interesting I personally did was growing up in school. So till I was in 6th grade, I was a very shy kid. I wouldn't talk to anyone. I was like a big time introvert, you could say. And then every time I would switch a school, I would try to kind of reinvent myself, and I feel like I did that big time in my 20s, especially when I was in college, because when you go to a new environment, nobody really knows you. So you don't have any attached labels, and you really have the power to set a perception for yourself. Obviously, I'm saying that you should inculcate really good habits. Like, for example, if you were someone who was shy, this is the time for you to really go out and talk to everyone. And who knows, you'll probably really enjoy exploring that different side of you. So yeah, this point was an amalgamation of बहुत सारे different चीजें. Step out of your comfort zone, reinvent yourself in your 20s, take risks, make sure that you're feeling uncomfortable. I feel like once you do push yourself out of that comfort zone, वो जो uncomfortable feeling है ना, that also feels like a high. I don't know how to explain it.
How do you know what's up?
High matlab you feel happy. Communication is everything. So ये मुझे सीखने को बहुत साल लगे, अभी भी मैं सीख रही हूँ. आई एम नॉट परफेक्ट ऑब्वियसली, राइट? सो स्टिल लर्निंग. आई फील लाइक one thing that I really lack at is communication, being super vulnerable with you guys. And this is, I'm talking in terms of like my personal relationships. I feel like if I'm with you in person, I will give you all my time, my effort, my energy. But out of sight, out of mind is a big thing for me. I think every time Aditya and I would like discuss on things that I should improve on things that he should improve on. You know, like we would like weekly like talk about stuff, you know, how we could do better. He would always bring up communication. But would you say I've gotten better?
I would, but I would still recommend you need to work on your communication still.
Yeah.
You're still not there yet. It's better.
Yeah.
But you're not there yet.
Yeah. You know, but really communication is key. Whatever you're feeling, you have to tell them. You can't expect them to just know, even though that would be great. That's not how it works. You have to tell सामने वाले इंसान को what you're feeling, what you want, what you expect from them. Something very similar on those lines, kind of connected, is all you need to do in life is ask. I feel like this is a lesson that probably Aditya has learned living with me. I've grown up to be not shy and not shy of asking questions. And I feel like every time you ask for something or you ask a specific question, you're presented with the answer. You're presented with the solution. So don't be shy of asking questions. Don't be shy of asking for help. अगर आप पूछोगे ही नहीं तो वो कभी होगा ही नहीं. So ये थोड़ा सा ऐसा random example है. And Aditya, you have to give me credit for this because of staying with me. You've kind of started doing this. So before, yeah.
Before this, I would never go out and ask. But then,
Yeah.
like she mentioned, what's the worst that you can?
Exactly. What's the worst that could happen? They'll say no, right? And or you won't get your answer that you were looking for. But basically, we were in Vegas and Aditya, we were checking in at the reception and Aditya asked the receptionist, we're on our honeymoon, is there an upgrade available? And she said yes, there is. So अगर आदित्य उसे बताता ही नहीं और पूछता ही नहीं तो उसे कभी पता ही नहीं चलता, right? So मतलब ये एकदम छोटा सा example है, but I'm just saying this applies to everything, no matter how small or how big it is. I think you should also put on the mic, Aditya, at this point. So that was something that Aditya learned from me. I'm going to tell you something that I've learned from Aditya. So I've learned from him that your own happiness is your own business. Learn to love your own company. Learn to live in solitude. I remember when I was in college, a lot of things I've learned in college. I feel like obviously you learn a lot at that phase in your life. But I remember I was going through a lot with my friends in college, and there would be a lot of times where they would Jan Muchke try to exclude me from stuff, and I was just so scared of being alone. I would just let them treat me however they wanted to treat me, only because I didn't want to be alone, which makes no sense to me right now. But obviously in the moment it felt like the end of the world, and Aditya would just tell me, why don't you just spend time alone? It's the best feeling ever. At that time, obviously, I couldn't understand that. And maybe a lot of you guys are also going through that. But it's really not that bad. And I feel like if you learn to master the art of being alone, spending time with yourself, enjoying spending time with yourself, it is such a freeing feeling. There are so many times where Aditya wants to go see a movie, but I'm not available. Some of his friends are not available. He'll still go out and just watch the movie alone.
By a few people, it's considered psychopathic behavior.
Yeah, watching movies. Yeah, on Instagram even I've seen how a lot of people say people who go and watch movies alone are crazy. But I don't think so. I feel like you shouldn't stop yourself from doing things just because you don't have company. You can just go out and do it alone. It takes time. It's not gonna happen like this. It took me so many years to understand this, wrap my head around it. Actually, ये soup से related एक चीज़ है. I remember Aditya was in Thailand for his bachelor trip, and I was craving this kimchi, and I was like, why don't I just go alone? I think I had asked Adu, but she was busy with something. For a second, I was like, छोड़ो ठीक है, आदित्य आएगा उसके बाद मैं जाऊँगी. But I was like, why? I'm just gonna go. So that was the time probably I think the first time that I must have gone to like a proper dinner date with myself. And that was so freeing. Oh, and I've also done a video wherein I went on a solo date with myself for 24 hours. I believe that was actually the first time ever that I did it, if I'm not wrong, because I'm just so used to having someone with me, whether it's Aditya, whether it's Kashish, Adya, my mom. I always used to make sure that there's someone with me, my safety net, my safety blanket, if you will. But वो video के बाद मेरा like कुछ तो खुल गया दिमाग में. I'm so grateful that I started working at an early age. It's not a lesson that I wish I knew earlier, but it's an observation looking at my life. So I feel like this is my advice almost. I feel like the earlier you start, the better it is. I don't mean in terms of like going and getting a job. Of course, if that's something that you want to do, that is also something that you can do along with studying and having your education on the side. But it can be in any capacity. I feel like the earlier you start working, the more experiences you can gather. I started working since I was 16 years old because I had my own blog. That was hobby for me, which turned into work. But I did learn so much from that experience, even though starting I was making no money at all. But I had that first mover advantage, I believe is what it's called. I got into this whole blogging, YouTube space at an earlier age. I feel like obviously you can still start right now and do really well for yourself. But obviously it did give me a little bit of an advantage, I would like to believe. And I feel like it also works in the opposite way. For example, if you were to start doing X at an earlier age, you will realize you don't want to do X at an earlier age. So you have more time to switch. Obviously, I'm not saying that if you're older, you can't switch jobs or anything like that. But just start working early. I feel like the more years you have, the more experience you can gather. The next one is plain and simple. Relationships should add value to your life and not drain you. They're supposed to lift you up. If you needed to hear this, this is your sign. Don't be afraid to walk away from situations or people that drain you. Kind of related to that is be selective of your time and your energy, most importantly. I feel like this is something that you learn maybe in your mid or late 20s, but you will realize there's nothing more precious than time. If you're a Marvel fan, you've probably heard this. My favorite Tony Stark once said, "No amount of money ever bought a second of time." And it is so true. Golden word. Okay, one thing that I really wish I learned earlier than I did was say lesser than necessary. Now I know this might sound a little bit weird coming from me, someone who puts her life out there on social media, but I mean it more so in an interpersonal relationship sort of. I think I used to be such a big oversharer, and now I've realized sharing less is so much more better than oversharing. I'm gonna end this little session by saying that your wild heart will live for younger days. Of course, I had to say this in today's video. Literally got it tattooed on my arm. Literally, it's in the intro. And I think it's so true. Your 20s are for you to find yourself, for you to go on adventures, to explore who you really are. So make sure that you're making the most of it. But while you're making the most of it, make sure that you're having a lot of fun, because this time will never come again. Another thing that I want to say to myself also is that 20s are just the beginning. The best time of your life is not over. It's just the beginning. This is something that I'm telling myself because I'm getting closer to 30, and I feel like there's such a notion about being 30, and I feel like social media has made the number 30 so scary, but it's really not. I have a few friends who are in their 30s and they're thriving, and it's just the beginning for you. You have so much more time to do so many more cool things. In case I said something in today's video that you didn't agree to, that's fine. Both of us can have different opinions, and I respect your opinion, and I would hope that you respect my opinion as well. I'm excited to read the comments on this video specifically. I hope that this video, I won't say educational by any means, not informational also, but I hope entertaining. I hope you had a good time while having your meal, your snack. I hope that we connected a little bit more through this video, and let me know what you thought about it. I would love to do more of these videos. Surprisingly, this was a lot of fun. I was actually really scared about doing this video, but I really wanted to like push myself more because I feel like I don't do a lot of these kinds of videos. So this is a little bit new and different for me. Before we end the video, Aditya would like to say something.
गाइज अगर तुम छोटे हो तो बड़ी बहन समझ के सुन लेना, और अगर तुम बड़े हो तो छोटी बहन समझ के नादान है, माफ कर देना.
That's it. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and I'll see you very, very soon. Bye.